Welcome back, and in today's video, let's discuss the ethics surrounding drug testing. So is it right or is it wrong to require drug tests? That's basically the question we're trying to answer. So for those of you who don't know who I am Dr. Matthew Nuesse, and I run a drug testing collection site, although I stopped actually performing drug tests a couple of years ago. So once I get through arguments on both sides, I would love to hear from you as well. Leave a comment on what you think about drug testing in the comment section of this video. All right, let's start with the reasons why agencies feel like they have the right to perform tests or require tests on individuals. Private employers, the federal government in some cases, like with safety-sensitive employees. And really, this boils down to a couple of different reasons. First on that list is, again, safety. So this is especially true, again, with truck drivers, railroad engineers, pilots, individuals whose job is to operate very large pieces of machinery. Lots of lives are potentially at risk, millions of dollars. These machines, like airplanes, cost millions and millions of dollars. I think most people would agree that it's probably best that these individuals are not high while doing their job. So that is issue number one, is just safety. All right, and then there is the private employer who, as part of their policy, requires drug tests to be performed on an individual before hiring them. Now, what is their motivation? Because obviously they're going to be cutting down the pool of potential employees, people that might be great at the job that they are applying for simply because of a drug test. So what they are looking for is to screen out people that they feel potentially could be either unsafe or unproductive or unreliable at their job. Now, I'm not saying that they are right or wrong here, but there is a stigma around testing positive for drugs and being unreliable or being maybe quote unquote a lazy worker. And then there's also an insurance side of it too. Some companies, some industries, it's actually required of them that they test individuals, that they drug test individuals as part of maintaining their insurance policy. And certainly the argument can be made that these companies that are the federal government have the right to test any individual that they want, because getting a job is not an absolute right. The company can, in their minds, set whatever parameters they want, make you jump through whatever hoop that they want, and it's your choice. It's your individual choice whether you decide to jump through those hoops in an attempt to get this job or not. So on the other side of that argument is the individual. So should the individual be required to go through a drug test, either to keep their certification or to be hired by a private company? So the first argument against this, I would say, is, and I've made again a number of videos on this, is how flawed traditional drug tests are. And when I'm talking about traditional drug tests, I'm talking about the urinalysis. And the urinalysis is still the standard. It is what the federal government still uses. We're potentially moving on to saliva. We'll see. I'll make updates as that process continues. But with the urinalysis, it is a completely flawed system, again, in my opinion. It's very easy to cheat on the urinalysis. The urinalysis completely discriminates against certain drugs, specifically THC, marijuana. You can find THC in urine, in a urine sample for months. The big reason against drug testing everybody, at least how drug testing is performed traditionally, the urinalysis is completely flawed. Point number three is about personal autonomy. Is what you do on your personal time any of your employers or the federal government's business? And this is something I hear in the comments of a lot of my videos. It is none of the government's or my employer's business what I do on my own time. And the argument certainly again could be made, especially with THC, that people can use THC maybe a month or 2 months ago and it still shows up on a drug test. So it's something I did on my personal time that had nothing to do with my job, my responsibilities, is certainly not affecting me now. Is that something that should be held against me? So moving on from the urinalysis and figuring out another way to figure out if people are high right in front of you. Are they high on the job? Similar to how breathalyzers work to determine if somebody didn't drink a month ago, 2 months ago, did they just recently drink, and are they under the influence currently? Blood testing is okay for this, but obviously that's very invasive. You have to actually have your blood drawn. and there is no breathalyzer yet. I've done a previous video that they are trying to get a breathalyzer developed for drug testing that is more reliable, but we're just not at that point yet. A step in the right direction, again, would be saliva testing. All right, so those are the arguments for and against mandatory drug testing. I would love to hear your feedback. Please leave that in the comment section of this video. Check in the description of this video if you have an upcoming drug test for all the ways that we help people be best prepared. Thanks to the members of this channel. And until next time, everybody, stay safe.